This is basically how you install a backup camera or a rear view camera in pretty much any car. For this video I'm going to be using a 1998 Honda Accord, and basically what you do is the cord for your backup camera, you can finish it. There's a little light bulb right here. Can you get in here? Or come at this side? That's it? Okay. So you just snake the wire right through this right here. Right? There's no need to drill any holes. So all you have to do is just pop out this light a little bit, push the cord through, and then push the light back on. And now I'm going to show you underneath the cord. Okay. So now when you come inside, this is the wire that's going back to your backup camera. Right? And there's going to be one wire that's your video cord. This video cord is going to come straight here. You can fish it over here. This is the video cord, and this goes all the way back to your unit, which is basically your in-dash, whatever model you have. I have the Pioneer. I'll show you that in a little bit. But this video wire goes all the way back. This wire is also going to go to your unit, and I'll show you why. Over here, you're going to have, it's a little confusing if you don't know what you're doing, but you're going to have the power wire that powers your rear view camera. So this is the video. All you do with the video is you plug it in here and goes straight to the unit. That's it. There's no cutting wires, there's no nothing. But this right here is how your unit gets power. Now this is going to be the ground wire. I just chose yellow because that's the wire I had on hand. And this is going to be your power wire, right? So the power wire, you take and you bring it all the way over here to your backup camera. I'm sorry, to your tail lights, right? And in this case, the green over here on my tail light is the power, so I connected the power wire to the green. Then I use one of these splice connectors, right? So as you can see, there's no end coming out here, there's just one here. So I got this power wire coming from back here. Go back. This power wire, this one, coming right here, right? So you'll put one wire going in and one wire coming back out, right? That's why you see two wires. So one wire comes from over here, goes in, the other one comes back out, and it goes all the way down back to your unit, right? So now I'm going to show you in front and what basically happens. Okay, hold on. And then you want to fish your wire right around here, right on the gasket. Just tuck it in here, down, down, and you don't even need to remove the seat. Just tuck it around here, and make sure you go over the seat belt, right? Go straight in, and you can see the wires coming this way. Tuck it onto here, go back. Wait right here. Yeah, record. Okay. Then this is going to be your unit. You're going to take it out. And this is that power wire from before, right? The one thing I want to tell you is that the power wire that actually comes with most rear view cameras isn't long enough. So I had to get my own wire right here. So you can get these pretty cheap at Home Depot or any hardware store. You can get wires, or even if you have speaker wires. Also try to color code your wires, where for example, I have the red being power and I have the green and yellow being ground, so that it doesn't get too confusing, because if you use the same wire for everything, then it gets a little confusing. Now this right here, and plug this out, this is the video wire that comes with your unit, and I would say it's going to come maybe 19-20 feet, and that's going to be enough to go all the way to your unit. And if you have the Pioneer in-dash, I'll show you the model number later. You just plug it right here in the bottom. That's where it goes in. And the power wire that's coming from the back of the unit that I showed you before is going to be hooked up into this wire right here that comes with your in-dash, and it's going to say rear parking input. Let's see there? Okay, so that's the wire that you're going to put the power onto, and once you do that, you're pretty much set. This wire right here, if you buy the aftermarket, it's going to come with this wire. As far as hooking everything else up, you can ask questions and stuff, and I'll show you how to hook all this stuff up. You know, for the most part, I just used electrical tape, but you know, for better connections, you could do, you know, like this, or you can buy one of these kits here, you know, with all the different, and you know, you could use this. This is more professional. You know, I just did it real quick. So, and before you start anything, you want to disconnect the battery terminal. I should have showed you that before, but that's what you actually would want to do. And okay, it should light up. Okay, so at this point you should see it. It should come on. If not, go into your settings. Right, where it says rear view off. Let's see, system, and go down where it says camera polarity off. That means the camera's off, so that's why it didn't come off. I mean on. So change that to battery. Get out of here. See the radio. It's a bad station. Okay. So let's put it back in park. And put it in reverse. Let's go back to the settings one more time. There we go. Okay. So as you can see, the backup camera is hooked up and it's displaying anything that's behind me. Put the car in park. Put it in reverse. There we go. Okay, so anytime I hit the reverse, the car is going to show me basically behind me because it's hooked up to the taillights. Let's park. Radio. Sometimes while you're watching a video, you might see like a black screen. I've noticed that with this model. So just like this pretty much. And if you want to see your radio, just come back here where it says on, rear view. Just turn that off. Then you can see your radio, and when I hit reverse, it should click back in. Let's see. Okay. Let's go back in the settings. Okay, so where it says camera polarity, put it to ground. Let me see, let me start the car. Oops. Okay, so pretty much every time I hit, reverse, the car should come on. If you come over here, these are pretty much the only tools you might need. Some wire ties, you know, stripper slash, you know, crimper slash wire cutter. Again, you know, some of these connections. You might want one of these just to take off the little panels and stuff like that. A screwdriver. You know, some wire. And like I was saying, you know, one of these splice connectors. You might want, you know, a little blade, a little box cutter to cut some of the wires if you don't have one of these. And if you don't have all of this, then you can basically just use electrical tape. Okay? And that's pretty much it. Thank you. You know, comment. You can rate, comment if you like, or ask questions. And I'll try my best to reply. Thank you.